Have you ever rode through a storm?
Whatever was.
Rode through a storm?
Yeah. I'm a pilot for this.
Okay.
So I think this will be my 6th season.
Oh wow. Is it shaky?
Yeah, it can be. Some can be very relaxed flights, but then some storms, especially like the lower tier, like Category 1, or they're still tropical storms, they're forming, and so they're very unstable. And then sometimes Category 3 and 4s, they're going already, so they're more predictable in a sense in the storm. So it just kind of depends on.
Did you what was that storm last year that developed into like a Cat 5?
Melissa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit Cuba pretty bad. And,
Y'all fought through that one while
or I'm sorry, not Cuba, Jamaica.
Yeah.
We did. We had some crews. It was actually too violent, and then they had to turn around. Yeah. So that's pretty rare, honestly. Usually, they fight through it, but it was so bad that this is we're pushing the limits here. We're gonna head out. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get with one of the zippers, and they can get it in.
Well, I don't want to have to unpack it.
And then no, they should be able to get it in for you. You've been busy working, so last one in. So.
Bummer. It's like, what are you gonna do?
Have a great day, guys.
This right here is our drop sign. It's the weather instrument we actually launch from the plane via this tube. As soon as we launch it, we immediately start getting the weather data of the temperature, the pressure outside, the wind speed, wind direction, and that all comes to my computer, and it's a live feed, so I get to watch it as it falls from the airplane to the surface. And whenever it finally hits the water, it packages up in a nice pretty packet with a bunch of letters and numbers and weather data, and I'll send it over to the meteorologist, and what they'll do is look over and make sure everything looks correct, and they'll send it to the Hurricane Center.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it kind of gives the Hurricane Center like a snapshot of like what's going on in the storm at that time.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming.
What is this?
Hey, yeah. So this is where I am one of the meteorologists, one of the RWOs, and this is our seat. There's a computer that is displayed here, and right here is where we see the radar. And so combined, we take all that information to create products that get disseminated in real time via satellite to the National Hurricane Center so they can incorporate them into their forecast.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are y'all allowed to open that door when y'all are flying?
No. Very much closed when we're flying. There's a little window in our door, but not the same.
We did.
routine mission on this is coastal mapping. So NOAA uses all that data to find the coastline.
Drop this off the airplane. Remember, we're stationed, we're based in Lakeland, Florida, but whenever there's a storm, we'll deploy down to the islands. But the rest of the year, we always, throughout the year, is supporting different kinds of atmospheric and oceanographic research. So, for example, this airplane.
I got a hand if you need it.
Thank you.
That printer seems like it's pretty stressful.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
We have a plugger in back.
Y'all have fun though.
Yeah, thank you. You have a good afternoon. Thanks for stopping by.
We have a
It's a nice RV.
we have an easy job.
Face the ladder. Hold the drink.
It's
That
going
door
back.
opens.
Going back.
I love a good conference room.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty new. This is, I don't know if Jeff told you, no, it's about 4 months old, so got that new car smell.
What do y'all do in here?
So, do you know what the State Emergency Management Agency is? So this is our newest asset for the State Emergency Management, and it's basically the same function as our EOC does at Clanton. It allows you to have EOC capabilities, but mobile. So if there's a hurricane, we can deploy this to Mobile and set it up outside the disaster zone. You wouldn't want to become a part of the problem, and it allows our senior staff and our division coordinators to meet with local entities and decide where the needs are, what the needs are, and to get them out to them.
Okay.
And all this is back on the same server as our EOC, so everything's connected and our communications are redundant. We can get back to our comm room with any needs, and our backhaul is through Starlink, and we have 4 SIM cards through our Cradlepoint, which is our router that provides the Wi-Fi. So we've got 4 different carriers that fell over for redundancy, and then we've got a satellite phone if all that fails. So
Wow.
all we need is a clear sky or open air, and we can get back. So.
Come on in. All right, were you the last ones?
Yes.
Yes? All right, so welcome aboard. This is Miss Piggy. Downstairs they talked about these drop wind signs, right? So this is where we load the wind signs before we launch them. And the operator here hits a switch, the valve opens up, the signs get sucked out of the aircraft. This is also our free fall chute where we'll load a water temperature sensor, this buoy called the thermograph or BT. Once the buoy hits the water, a saltwater activated battery initiates, radio antenna pops up, this stays floating on the surface, a sensor drops down out of the bottom and goes down to about 400 meters, 800 meters depending on the model. Once it reaches its limits, it stops transmitting data and scuttles itself, sinks itself. Once these guys hit the water, they stop transmitting and it sinks also. We also have the Black Swift drones, uncrewed aircraft. We'll drop those through the free fall chute unpressurized as well, and they fly down to the below our aircraft altitude. They'll fly down to surface to 5,000 feet. They'll get in that boundary layer, the mixing layer between main service and 2,000 feet, and that's sending data back to the operator as well. Same kind of data as these wind signs. So all that data gets processed here and then sent up to meteorologists a little further forward. Well, they'll run a program that kind of takes out any noise or error data, static, if you will, and then that data gets sent off the aircraft through the main data station and a satellite link to a repository on the ground where the Hurricane Division and National Hurricane Center, other universities and such can grab that data and ingest it into their models and simulations. All right,
we're also sending data like the TDR data, flight level data from the aircraft and various sensors. That's basically being live streamed off the aircraft as well. That's about it.
Do you use Starlink?
We do not have Starlink, but we are possibly moving that way.
What do you use now?
Inmarsat is the system that we have right now. Okay. Rusty. Is he done already? No. Still yapping away? The first two. Any other questions?
I heard y'all were getting C-130s.
We are. Yeah, so 2030, both of our precious P3s will be retired, and we'll move on to brand new C-130s from Lockheed.
Line along the line, I can start sending through.
Yeah.
Y'all want to come through? Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
I was saying if you're keeping up the trend.
Yes.
That's awesome.
You got that one.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
You're welcome to take a quick photo or video, and then maybe a quick question, and then we try to get the rest of the line through.
Okay.
We don't like turning people away, so I don't know how many people are left, but hopefully not too many. I'm a flight engineer. I sit right here in the center seat. I do the weight and balance paperwork, and then start the engine, shut the engines down, set power for takeoff in a storm environment.
What's it like to fly through a storm?
It's like closing your eyes and having anybody drive you down a bumpy road. You can't see, you're not really at control of anything in particular. You're just trying to feel it by the seat of your pants. So.
Wow. Have you flown through a storm?
Yes.
What was it like?
I mean, my first storm was very unique. It was a well-formed Category 5.
We have a nice water
and it was a barrel. It was in the it was good.